Did y'all hear that woman in that pulpit make Carlton seem like that he was telling people that Jesus ain't real, God ain't real, there is no Holy Spirit? He didn't do any of that at all. But because he changed what he believed, they killed him because his influence and him saying what he no longer believed was a problem because people could follow that. So they killed him in the most horrible way. What was interesting about Apostle Paula Price whole discourse, because y'all only saw the clip, I went and watched quite a bit of it on the plane, as much as I could stomach. It was all vitriol, the entire, at least over half of her whole presentation. Not just at Bishop Carlton Pearson, she also went after my mentor in that same thing. She went after a guy named Brian Murray. I don't even know who that is. She went after Apostle Veron Ash. She said that the prophecies that Veron Ash spoke and my mentor was actually what gave Bishop Carlton Pearson cancer, because these was prophecies that came out of darkness. And then she said the way that Carlton Pearson looked was a sign of how God's hand had been removed from him, because he went out of here looking hideous, and talked about that in the pulpit. This woman is an absolute bitch. If you don't know and never seen a witch bitch, that's Apostle Paula Price. And somebody find for me, does she have children? It's hard to believe she's a mom. Is she a wife? It's hard to believe she's a wife. Because what was spewing out of her sound like somebody who ain't had peen in 50 years, if ever, in their life. All that pent up. And the thing is, she talk about what Carlton looked like. You put them face side by side, she don't look but one notch better, and she alive looking like her funeral was last year. You can't tell me her funeral ain't already been had. You know how they put that.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch the complete video, then you can go to Larry T. Reid Live Facebook and watch the complete video. Larry T. Reid, the event's host and network, said the tribute is now full. It is also hosted by the MBN network. It will be live streamed on Larry Reid Live's Patreon for subscribers. Pearson, who was a frequent visitor to Atlanta churches, lived a life that became controversial in later years as he prayed for full inclusion of the LGBTQ community and angered evangelicals by questioning standard beliefs on the concept of hell. Pearson served as an advisor to former President George W. Bush on faith initiatives, led the Azusa Conference, an annual revival that drew thousands to Tulsa, according to the New York Times. He was also the subject of a Netflix movie, Come Sunday. It was about his theological progression and the controversial shunning by other evangelicals over his later belief in universal salvation. His beliefs disputed the concept of hell and his inclusion of the LGBT community in his teaching. Several memorials were held in Tulsa where Pearson lived. Viewers, at the end, I would request to all, please pray for the departed soul of the Bishop Carlton Pearson. Of course, this subject goes for his family, friends, and her loved ones. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for more news updates. Here is the top story of the day and latest news updates. Thank you for watching.